They don't want these issues. Nope. They don't want these issues.
No, they don't.
They don't want these issues.
Well,
hand them niggas some tissue.
I ain't waiting till the horns blow. I'm always ready to ride for mine, so I welcome y'all to the gun show. I'm Allen when he had them cornrows. Disrespect me, cause I'm the one that will go. Maniac Psycho.
What's cracking? Turn Up Kings in the building. We the motherfucking boys tonight. Y'all already know, you know what time it is. If you ain't in the motherfucking shower, you better be watching us. This is Grown Folk Talk. All the PG-13 shit, it should be done at this time. Right. So shit, we kicking it off. We don't own the rights to that. Ain't no more game spitters, man. Everybody on this ops. Like, nigga, where the game spitters at, man? Drill music. Where the game spitters, man? That's what rap was about. Where the game spitters at, man? Where the cats is gonna give you some wisdom on the mic, nigga?
This is one thing I say is that, like the G's that spit like that, they still put it out there.
Yeah,
they put music out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
it's just that mainstream.
Well, yeah,
ain't jump down on them. It's like cats that know about it, like our age.
Yeah,
we know about it. We still checking for them.
Well, see, the most newest dude that's a game spitter is Larry June. He from the new school. But he got the old school flow. That's why his shit
you
hit.
Gonna get a prodigy every once in a while.
Yeah.
You gonna get like the odd,
But before we jump in, shout out to the viewers. Shout out to the sponsors. 1942 was a good year. I'm just saying. Anywho, for somebody it was. It's a Turn Up Kings, baby. We live. About to go ahead and do these intros. And, you know what I'm saying, we're going to jump into the show once we do that. So, bro, on the right, if you want to go ahead and get started, give me your tro, man.
Hey, I'm going to keep it because I'm ready to cut to the white meat. It's get them Dan. It's get them D27.
Yeah.
It's He Don't Stop.
He Don't Stop.
He Don't Stop.
You heard him.
Right.
You heard him.
And it's the for real original Turn Up King. Look at the track record.
Hey.
Look at the track record.
Yeah.
But I'm still sociable. So,
what does that mean?
It's get them there. I ain't 100%. I ain't 100% objective.
Okay.
I'm
loud,
99.9. Loud.
Yeah.
What up, people? It's your KC Kinfolk, Romee Rome, back in the building with the Turn Up Kings, man.
Hey.
Tap in, tune in, and turn up, man.
Hey, man, you heard what he said. The 3 T's. Tap in, tune in, and turn the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? It's Cognac, a.k.a. Wise King Leo X. This is YZNT Studios in conjunction with BLE Studios. I'm also known as Dick Whitman, also known as John Jacob Jingle, I'm the shit, also known as Spock Jenkins, also known as Leonardo, no capping for no hoes. It's the Turn Up Kings. We live and uncut. It's Saturday night. Like we said, if you ain't in the motherfucking shower, you better be watching us. Right. We missing 2, Sav and Quet.
Shout out.
Them niggas is taking a hiatus, but it's cool. The show will go on.
Yeah, they on vacation. So.
Yeah. In the Alps somewhere in the middle of America. Skiing and shit. But anywho, we ain't skiing, skating, or sliding.
I don't like that.
You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, skating or sliding.
Hey, we ain't skiing, skating, or sliding. We finna get right on in this shit tonight. It's a lot to talk about. Shout out to Too Short. We don't own the rights to that music at all.
That's a shout out to OG, bro.
Yeah. He one of the double OGs
in
this music game.
Yeah, drop game in this music.
Man, back to that. Let's unpack that. because the music, the way it's going now, is not so much as they are with hip hop.
They don't have a love for the culture, man.
Right.
It's all about making money.
Right. The culture used to be the culture used to be a light on everybody's shit.
Yeah.
You know, I guess that's why they may be bringing the basement back, Rap City. If they do, then that'll be good because
there
you'll
was some
give.
people- you know what? The industry was shutting out so many different
Yeah.
genres.
Genres, regions.
To where, like, remember how we was talking about, like, how, and I don't know how many episodes ago, the cats is, like, doing the mumble,
Yeah.
the blah, 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 blah. And they might be rhyming, but it's like, bro, can't nobody even pick up what you actually trying to lay down.
Or niggas can't get jiggy with the music, period. So it comes down to, niggas should be following and listening to the artists that they like already. But, like, you want to, be hip to some new shit, too. But ain't no new niggas coming out with the flow like we just talked about. Spitting game, rhyming. Only nigga I heard is some L.A. niggas, some California niggas like Larry June, Primo Rice. What's the nigga Polyester Saint? You know what I'm saying? Them niggas they Geechee though, cause they with the pimp shit.
I call it having style.
Well, having style, but Geechee is having style.
We're not following.
Yeah,
the main.
The status quo is yeah, because it's a lane for everything. I shouldn't. I shouldn't turn on the radio and hear one type of music all day.
Right. I stopped listening to the radio for
I have too, but for research purposes, I do scan, the radio. Mm-hmm. I know what station gonna play what, but at what particular time I'm gonna get in the car, if I scan and I want to hear like maybe 107 to see what they playing, they playing the same shit 103 playing. And it's like, well, hold on, I thought one of y'all was a soul radio station, and the other one was just straight hip hop. Like, what are we doing?
Got to get that ad revenue, baby.
Yeah, they getting that ad revenue for sure. They jump shit.
And this is the thing. If you see, this is where I figured out. If you put that on like a time loop, either station that's here in Kansas City, real shit, put it on a loop for like, let's say, 2 hours.
Yeah.
You're going to hear the same 12 songs.
Yeah, you're going to hear Drake 4 times. Yeah. How about this? I got something for 103 Jams. Stop playing church music on Sunday, nigga. You might as well keep the hood shit going on the Sunday morning. Like, y'all shouldn't even be able to play church music because y'all not a church station.
As soon as the church hour is over.
Yeah.
I shot this nigga.
Soon as you can buy liquor, 11 o'clock, it's back to the turn up shit. Yeah,
you dig what I'm saying? Right?
Yeah. But, the station, we had 2 main stations here in Kansas City.
Yeah,
and one was for grown folks, and one was for
the youngsters.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I'm not gonna. Say which is which. Right. If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
And if you from Kansas City, you know.
Right. Hey, nigga.
It done mailed it, though.
I'll keep my radio on 94.9, nigga. I'm sorry.
Like I said, though, it's so
I don't know what station is what.
It's so rare that I even, listen to the radio now, bro, that it just is a loop to me.
Yeah.
It's a loop.
It is, and they've watered down all the music, and they pretty much recycled the shit.
You get 15 minutes of music, and you get 2 hours of commercials.
And DL Hughley and his old bullshitting ass. But
I like how he still kind of
he rock with it. But see, for me, kind of like what we said with our show, we loud, but we also objective. I've seen his show where he's more subjective and more opinionated instead of sticking to a topic and stay with his emotions unattached.
I mean, it's called being
that's not nothing that we don't do, bro.
You gotta put content out there that people can start a conversation about.
Right.
Everybody got to be.
I'm just saying. I don't like that nigga's opinion half the time.
And that draws viewership.
But you
is
got
because,
the right.
People don't like him. They gonna speak on it, and that draws.
And I'm speaking on it.
They
So
not like us.
so DL, if you're hearing this, you're not in my top 5, nigga, for comedians. But anyway, we gonna go into the shit like we was gonna go. Segue out of that into talking about Tia and Tamara, or Tia and Corey. Let's put it out there first.
Okay.
Tia Mowry, she came encounter with Corey Hardwick years ago. Corey was down on his luck. He wasn't broke, but he just was trying to get to the bag. He's an actor. He's a thespian.
He was
you know what I'm saying?
A regular job.
He was working a regular job, but he still had aspirations of getting into his craft. You know what I'm saying? Because the nigga's talented. So now that they done been married, they done got kids, they done been together for a few years, a good number of years.
About 15.
15 years. She wants to leave him because she's saying she's not happy. Let's unpack this shit, man.
If you ain't happy, you ain't happy, bro.
What does that mean exactly?
But what does it mean, though?
What does that mean exactly?
That actually means that where there is, I can't speak on what their actual relationship is.
But you just said if you ain't happy, you ain't happy.
But I'm like this: when you not happy and when you already like in that kind of like a commitment, you supposed to like work through it.
I like that word you just used because a marriage is just that, a commitment.
Right.
Yeah.
It's not about you being happy 24/7.
Right.
And how many comedians we done heard say, nigga, if I wanted to be happy, I would have never gotten married. Mm-hmm. He was like, marriage ain't about happiness, it's about
duty, responsibility.
A business kind of.
Well, I mean, as far as the marriage being happy in it, you can find joy in anything, especially in a situation where your other half is working toward the same common goal you working at. Like, what's so boring or what's so unhappy? What would you be unhappy with? That's my question. Because when it's all said and done, if everybody linking up out here, trying to meet the right woman, meet the right man, have the kids, and start families and be unified out here, what can you possibly be unhappy with?
Well, the thing is that if you actually are foolish enough to think that you're going to be happy in a relationship for the entirety of your life.
Yeah.
This is where they say through thick, thin, bad, good.
Right. When you take vows, say for better or worse. Right.
Yeah.
If you silly enough to believe that, what you ain't supposed to be.
Right. We got some land for sale.
any woman that is basing
oceanfront property,
the value of y'all's marriage or relationship on a fleeting emotion like happiness.
Yeah.
Because you're not responsible to make her happy. You shouldn't take from her happiness. You can add to it, but you're not responsible to keep her there.
Right.
Neither is she for you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Y'all can add to each other's, but to throw away 15 years of marriage on something as flimsy as an emotion called happiness.
Yeah, that's some ignorant shit.
Yeah.
And I don't even consider that an emotion.
Right.
I consider that like a flight and feeling.
It is.
Yeah.
It's the same as
it comes and goes.
It's the same as love.
Happy is when you eating like cake.
It's
and then that piece of cake is
bro,
gone.
it's the same. It's the same as it's the same as when women lead with "I love you." Like, okay, I love you too. However, love is not. It's no what they call it. Everybody wants the tangibles. It's not a tangible. It's a figurative thing. Like, we can be in love. And what is love? Who defines that? It could be some type of feeling that you have together where after y'all have sex or after y'all done went and bought a house, bought a car, paid cash for the motherfucker. Like, those are just verbs or action verbs to where it still is no tangibles because it's not a noun, a person, place, or a thing.
Let's flip it on his ear, though, man, because
let's flip it.
He was the one that said he wanted out because he wasn't happy. Do you think that he would get the same type of reception that she's getting?
All niggas would shame the fuck out of him. You know what I'm saying? Oh, well, you know, if you wanted a girl with a big booty, you should have just married one. Like, they would make all type of assumptions.
Well, the thing is this. For one, we on the outside looking in, and we looking at it physically. Because we looking at a chick that look like that. Like, nigga, how can she do anything where you're not happy? But when a person that ain't happy with theyself will make you not happy with yourself.
But the thing is he never said it. We just saying flip side.
I'm saying
if he did, and then she was on the opposite side, like, well, what did I do wrong? Like,
right.
You know, whereas what we saying really the underlying fact is women can actually be the ones saying they're not happy in a relationship. A man can never do that because we're supposed to be, it's always supposed to be about the wife. A happy wife, a happy life. They got that saying too.
That doesn't change.
So it's always everything. But see, the Western culture has set it up to where everything in a marriage is always about the wife. It's never about how happy or content the husband is.
This is where we are in different times, bro. This is where let's say, you know, men do things for women that women could never write they script, could never wrap their head around doing. Men go and die for women.
Yeah.
They go and die. They put their life on the line.
You know what changed?
This ain't even in just like nothing like war. Nothing. This is on their everyday job. Men building skyscrapers. Men is 200,000 feet in the air, walking beams to get that check to come home to a wife that don't cook.
Right.
Gonna come when he come in the house. She don't want him to put his shoes in a certain spot.
Yeah.
He got to come in and get clean. Soon as he come
I'm gonna tell you what happened.
And he providing this money, this bag, bro.
Yeah.
A bag ain't always gonna be a rapper.
No. And that's another thing we're gonna talk about after this.
What I'm saying?
But yeah, let's break. We're gonna break that open
too.
This
goes back to the entitled.
Yeah, self-absorbed.
Self-entitled.
Yeah.
They feel just because they might be cute and whoop-de-whoop, you know that somebody will spend a bag on you, but they not gonna wife you.
I'm not mad at any female that uses her looks as a tool of leverage. You know, and I can't be mad at. You know, if you look good and you can win favor in society, hey, well, I'm gonna be mad about that. The thing that changed is what happened was when they changed the law for no-fault divorce. See, back in the day, to get a divorce, you have to present a judge with legitimate reason after you sign this contract, basically, to say, okay, is he abusive or is this person, you know, a perpetual
infidel,
cheating on you or mental abuse. Something of the sort had to be presented for a judge just to grant you a divorce. Now, just you can wake up and because it's Wednesday, hey,
give you money
I want a divorce.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You don't have to have a reason. That's what they call irreconcilable differences.
Right.
Which means I don't really have to have a real reason. I just want out.
Or the whole I'm growing apart shit.
This is
and we see things differently.
Everybody that's like in the industry, bro, is picking up that, like I said, well, we talked about it at a point in time earlier to where these, like I said, these chicks is like, you know, they doing like the little OnlyFans, this, that, whatever. And there's simps out there, they always gonna get money because that's just the new hustle for women. Now they feel like they are providing something that's like solid. Now you coming at the cats that actually went to school, actually got degrees, actually can rack up 100, and feel like y'all entitled to that man.
Right.
But you out here
selling
halfway hoeing.
Right.
Halfway hoeing.
Yeah.
You taking trips.
Yeah.
You letting them niggas buy your trips.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you talking about you going to see your people. That nigga, you going out here.
Well, see, and just
you
to,
what I'm saying? It's
I
a
dig
facade,
it.
bro.
It is a facade, and to get back to the Tia Mowry and the Corey Hardwick situation, you know, we was the ones applauding her. Most black men was applauding her for, you know, taking Corey, you know, cleaning the man up, giving him the direction, you know, and just basically just opening up his options because he already had the talent. He just never had the inlet of getting into the industry. By her letting him in, she pretty much co-signed for him. You know but hold on, but what my problem with her is now that your understudy done surpassed you in popularity, ain't nobody talking about you no more. Now you want to get out. Now, you know, you feel that if you join this movement, that's a movement still with these independent women, that you'll go and you'll be more popular, more famous for standing up for what you believe in and not want to be unhappy in a situation. Come on, man.
I'm like this, bro. On a situation like that, it's kind of like they both involved. Now, if she was like woman enough, she helped him get his numbers up.
Yeah.
Get his, you know, just stature up.
Yeah.
You did what I'm saying. Now, if he's getting to where it's getting to his head and he's turning into a jump off nigga, then I can understand, you know, everything ain't gonna work out. But I'm like this, bro. You understand that woman helped you get up.
Right.
Mm-hmm. That right there is the definition of a king and a queen.
But
that's how a kingdom.
But 15 years later,
but dig this,
she want to throw in the towel.
And that's because now, if she was about having control over a man, you did what I'm saying. He's cool long as I'm over the top of him. I dictate what he do. If that's the kind of, you know, and I'm saying if, because we don't know.
Yeah.
But now that he done got his numbers up. Now when we come up even, now you not happy?
Because I'm not the focal point anymore.
Because I'm not depending on your
my thing is this. Regardless of
now that we actually equal,
yeah,
I'm not dependent on your lifeline. And now you're not happy?
Yeah.
Because I got a voice now.
Right.
My thing is
that too.
Her going on these talk shows and all this.
And being a part of the talk shows.
And acting like divorce is a celebratory thing. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing celebratory about breaking up families.
This is why
y'all have children together. If he was good enough to marry when he had a regular 9-to-5 job, you know, and there is no issues to where someone's getting abused or where there's physical, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's really no logical reason. But because that is an option that is available, you know, women will invoke it, you know? And I think that's why she went on those talk shows and stuff, just to kind of save face. You know what I'm saying?
Like
and she never really said
the thing.
I mean, it's really nobody's business.
Right.
When you put it out there like that, everybody gonna have questions. You know what I'm saying?
They gonna
you
have
should have
questions.
never went on a talk show.
Yeah.
You should have just went, had it done, and dealt with it.
Yeah.
That's kind of one of those.
Because now you hit an open-ended.
That's kind of one of those things where I'm gonna pull the first punch.
Yeah.
Publicly, because we in the public. We in the public eye. I'm gonna pull the first. It ain't gonna be that he jumped this off. I jumped it off.
Right.
Where she still is like, where she's in power.
Right.
You did what I'm saying?
No matter what she would have done, if he would have been the one to initiate that, knowing the history of how they got together,
right?
When she was up and he was just, you know, doing. I ain't gonna say he was down bad, but he was just on a regular job, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well,
and she had status a little bit more than, you know.
Well, the thing is her little project, and what she probably thought she was doing was saving a nigga and then gonna have a lot of drama to talk about after the fact. So that was her anticipation of probably doing it. She probably had bad intentions of doing it and was gonna think like the ender, like later on he was just gonna be this nigga that she couldn't control. Like I done gave him this, gave him that, and then now he's turning into a monster. Whereas now you done gave him this and gave him that, and the nigga done doubled up. And now he on your level.
He coming in.
You can't deal with that.
See, that's what
you want to be in control. You want the power. And that's what I see with her. She wants all the power. Because the other sister, the other twin, she couldn't find a black dude. She went and married some white dude. I don't know if she was looking for a black dude or not. But the fact of the matter is Tia Mowry is wrong as fuck for this one. Like, we was with you when you done went, found a regular nigga, cleaned him up, got him right. You know, he got some roles. He in this movie, that movie, woo, woo, woo. But now that you see your fruits of your labor, you see what you invested in as your husband, your investment. You know, you did the right things up until now that you want to fucking leave for whatever reason that you can fucking possibly be going through. A midlife crisis, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? The shit is just getting to the point where we got a whole country full of unhappy women because they steadily trying to touch the nigga on the next level.
I don't understand, man. Women press for monogamy and marriage the most,
right?
But are the first to opt out.
Yeah,
that's I don't understand.
Hold on. The rabbit hole we was down.
Was
about like you did with them.
Well, let's just set
like the relationship.
Let's just because we gonna segue, but final point on this topic is women marrying a man that you already know that he didn't have everything, so that you were the one responsible for bringing him up to your level. And now that he's up to your level, y'all can do whatever y'all want to do. Y'all both got the bag, but you unhappy. Like, who is to gauge the happiness meter? Like, do you go home and do you check on your wife? Baby, you happy? You good? You know what I'm saying?
Hey, bro, a lot of people in general don't know what unhappy is.
Unhappy.
It's a whole lot of people that got to put up with a whole lot of trash.
Well, they don't have to, but shit. They deal with it.
But that's just the life that you've been dealt.
That you choose.
There's people that stay there for the kids. There's people that stay there because they made a commitment.
A
vow.
I mean, if there's a reason to stay, that would be it. Because you did make a commitment. You did make a vow. You did. But
with these new age
Yeah.
Chicks that, you know, they get money. You know what I'm saying? They gotta have a nigga that's getting money.
We live in an era now where everything is transactional. Even marriage is transactional.
Yeah.
Yes.
Might well have a contract.
Well, it's a business to some people. But like bro is saying here, it's transactional because people saying these vows, but they not looking 10 years down the line. If, you know, something happened to you, you got sick, and they got to fucking take care of you. Like, most women not sticking around for that shit.
See, this is the thing that back in the day, there used to be kind of pressure on women that if they wasn't.
That's what he just said.
Well, I'm saying,
he just said that about you had to really
they used to put
break it down on what you want a divorce for.
Well, they used to put a pressure on women in the old days where if you was like in your, you know, childbearing years and wasn't married, you had no husband.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah. Now the new days where the liberalism is catching up with women. Ain't nothing they can't do.
Right, right.
Ain't nothing they can't do, which there was nothing that they couldn't do before.
Yeah, well.
Now that they got the right, that they done fought for.
It's a difference
Tell me
with
what changed.
It's a difference with culture and structure.
Depends on what culture
they could
you
do black culture. Black women could do whatever they want to do.
Always could.
Because Big Mama is really the one who ran everything anyway.
Bro.
It's just when you're talking about society as a whole, it's just a patriarchal system, and the white man wasn't letting women do all that shit.
I was talking about
that's the difference.
I'm talking about the liberalism chicks that feel like they want the same.
They don't want to be obligated to anything, but want you to be
want,
obligated to.
Hold on. Here we go.
What
we talk about all the time. When motherfuckers graduate high school, a lot of motherfuckers go to college because they what? Undecided. They don't have a major. They don't know what they want to do. So now, today's life, we dealing with 30, 40, 50-year-old women who are still like they in college. They don't know what major to major. They don't know what's really striking their interest. All they know is what's popular. And when that fad runs out or that flavor of the week is gone, now you on to the next one. Now you won't. Now you was looking at niggas with shirt and ties 3 years ago because it was popular. Now the thug shit done came back out. It's 50, 60-year-old women who want niggas in their 20s as thugs. Like, come on, bro. That shit is ridiculous.
I think women just don't want... They want the provisions that come with marriage.
And they don't want...
They want a man to pay the bills. They want a man to put his life on the line if harm comes their way.
Protect them,
and they want all these things.
But they don't want
to move
they don't want
like they're in a marriage. They want to live like they're single, but still get all the benefits of having a husband.
That's where I was going with it.
A lot of women don't even like men like that. She just get married for the benefits, just to get the title.
And now that you done said that, let's go deeper into this fucking rabbit hole and talk about Tom Brady and Gisele Bündchen. We talked about her a couple weeks ago with the whole buying a house across the street type shit. But let's get into it because now we treading on these waters where we talk about women who you married the man. Now he's a, let's say, athlete. He ain't never at home. So when the nigga say he gonna retire and come home, now you can't live with this nigga. Bro. Because you couldn't live with him in the beginning. You never liked him for the beginning. You just married the bag.
You didn't marry the man. You married the lifestyle.
Exactly.
And, you know, being married to a pro athlete or a man of prominence, those benefits that come with that. You could skip the line because you're Mrs. So-and-so. You don't have to wait and you get the VIP treatment because you're Mrs. So-and-so. And when that man retires or he's home 24, you're used to him being on the road. You're used to him being gone so many days after year. Now you got to deal with this guy at home all the time. You realize you don't even like this dude.
You don't
really like it. Yeah, you ain't got nothing in common.
See this, bro. I'm real life experience.
Yeah.
All the cats that when I'm like at the Ford plant, you know what I'm saying? These cats got 30, 50 years in, millionaires, bro. Millionaires. Putting in 12 hours a day, 6 days a week. Go home when they can.
Yeah.
Wife, kids, everything. Soon as them niggas retire. You think you gonna come in this house?
Right.
And run
it's a certain
shit?
Structure they done. But see,
you run the money.
But see that.
You bring,
go ahead, right, nigga.
It's the same shit.
Yeah.
Nigga, you ain't been, nigga. Now imagine if you an athlete, you gone. You on the road the whole season.
Exactly.
And preseason.
And postseason
nigga,
if you
now
a Super
you gonna
Bowl
come home
contender
and tell these kids, nigga, I'm your daddy and do this.
No, the kids respect you. The kids respect you because they revere you.
That's because they don't know you.
No, they revere you and respect you. No, kids.
All they know is that your mama told them he paid the bills.
No, but kids, no.
Bro.
Athletes.
It's nuances to every situation.
These niggas
Man.
take care of their kids.
You know.
Tweak anything. You can tweak
But
anything.
we talking about the motherfucker who is on the other side of the spectrum with you, your wife, your boo, your whoever, and you an athlete, and they got the bag because you ain't spending the money. You too busy. You going to this, you doing that. It's a camp over here. You see preseason here, postseason here. So
he's making the money, she's spending the money.
Listen.
We talking about
You
the
know,
running
just
the
like I
house.
said,
So-
most of these
so
women don't marry the men that
Right.
they're with. They
marry
marry
that
a
bag.
lifestyle. They don't marry
Right.
these men. They don't even really know these men like that until he retires
Right.
and he's home.
Like I said,
24/7.
and I've seen that.
And then it
I've
dawns
seen that
on him
on
like,
regular-
hey, I don't even know who this motherfucker is
I've
for real.
seen that on
you know?
regular man level. Now they making good money, but they got to stay out there making that money so long that they not at home. The wife is 100% running that house. He there to like sleep, wake up, go back to work. He to bring the check. He probably don't even bring the check. It goes directly to wherever
Yeah.
it need to go.
But
She's
let's
spending money.
let's
She
keep
buying
it
what
on
she
the
wanna
level
buy.
of we talking about with the big bag. We ain't talking about niggas who work jobs. We talking about niggas
What
who
is the difference?
it's a big difference, nigga. Your wife, if you a nigga that work at Ford, your wife ain't going to Paris doing what's that shit? Fashion Week.
Bro,
nigga,
bro,
she ain't
bro,
going to
bro.
Australia
What
when
you-
they
what
doing
you-
this
what you-
and that.
what you
We
doing?
talking about the
you
motherfucking
doing?
celebrities who are.
What you doing is taking a situation. It
But
don't
bro,
matter what. It don't matter.
You're
that.
saying the same
What it
shit,
matter is
but
that
what we talking about is
I
on
was
big
saying the
level.
Same shit.
We talking about big level.
gonna be-
Average working man
big level,
or
It's
celebrity,
gonna be on a little
you
level
still
too.
that man is still providing a lifestyle
Right.
for this woman,
That's what the
and
bottom
or
of
if
it
they
is,
have
bro.
kids, right? So if I don't care if you work for the railroad
Right.
and you
Who
gone,
you giving
you
the
know,
check to is her.
so many months out the year,
Exactly.
She running the house.
right? That bag
You
go
not
home,
there.
but you not
Duh,
there.
nigga.
You not
right.
there.
That's all
You
we're
out
saying.
in the bag.
Right.
We all said the same shit.
Nah, we didn't.
I'm just trying to get you on a higher level
Bro, it don't
of
matter
what we talking
level
about.
It, is because it's
It
all
do matter the
same
level, nigga.
conversation across
It
the
do
board.
matter the level. The wife in the low level shit can't really do the same shit the wife in the higher level
You know
shit
what
can
I'm gonna
do.
tell you what the difference
So
is.
it makes a big difference
No, we
when
went-
you
I'm
come back home
I'm gonna tell you what the
and you
difference is.
dealing with a woman who
We wasn't talking
Go ahead.
about.
I'm
the
gonna tell you what the difference is between the average working man and the average working man is not in the limelight like the celebrity. You see, when you're a celebrity, your life is under public scrutiny at all times. You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
Right.
But the guy that's getting the bag, that's working, you know, he's got a good job or a business of his own.
Yeah.
And-
You know,
and dig.
he's not in the limelight like that.
So who you-
So
so
everybody's
who
not
deserve-
scrutinizing their relationship and how they move and what they do. But when you get a Tom Brady and a supermodel, what's her name, Giselle? I don't even know
Giselle.
her name.
Bullshit or whatever.
Bunch-
But
Their
dig this.
life is under the microscope.
But dig this.
You know.
Dig this though. If there's equal, where, like I say, a dude working an average job, but he's still doing the same thing, bringing the bag home. Not like be a goddamn potato sack, but he bringing the bag home.
Okay.
Right? That means he don't deserve accolade.
I'm not
You
saying
ain't
that.
gonna hear about it.
I'm not saying
You
that.
ain't gonna hear about it. Let me rock. Cuz.
Go ahead.
Because you trying to say that because it's time. Of course, everybody gonna know
No,
about
nigga,
that.
you missed the
That's
point.
what you said.
You missed the point.
No,
the
I
point.
didn't miss the point.
You
I
did.
said the point.
You didn't, nigga. You
I
talk
brought
about a
it
nigga
up.
from Ford who's
I'm talking
millionaires,
about
and that's a
anybody's
stretch.
working the average job, cuz.
Them niggas is
Anybody-
millionaires. That's a stretch.
Anybody
We
that's
talk
working
about
the
millionaires
average
that we know who's
Hey, but
millionaires.
look though, hold up.
Right,
cuz.
it's levels.
Hold up. That's because they put in the work to be made.
But bro, what we
He
what we
jumped off of
what we
millionaire.
debating on?
He
Some
jumped
bullshit or real shit?
Nigga, I'm talking about how your chick is running the house.
That's what we
I don't give a
talking
fuck
about.
About the bag.
That's the nigga. The bag is the bro. The bag is what makes it the bag. Nigga, ain't nobody tripping off no nigga working at Ford, bro. These bitches is tripping off niggas who was athletes, superstars. That's what bitches is tripping off.
I mean, listen. If she got a guy that's working at Ford, and she knows she can't go out here and get another guy that's working at Ford, then yeah, she gonna be tripping off of him.
Right.
I'm saying.
So why the fuck you didn't?
Yeah, it's nuances to it all.
What's a local? No, hold on. What's a local nigga? How I don't see that? No, bro. We talking about an athlete. It's just. We talking about, bro, the topic was Tom Brady. You brought it back to Kansas City.
Nigga, I brought it back to a nigga that work
and you ain't even talking about the Chiefs. We talking about Tom Brady. And you brought it back to KC.
I brought it back to
okay, you did. You did. That bring a bag home.
Now,
we talking about.
Leaving motherfuckers. What we
bro,
about.
what are we talking about? Because you so passionate about it. I done forgot the point.
Bro, you didn't have a point.
You are currently in tune to the Turn Up Kings right now.
This is the Turn Up Kings. So,
I know what the point was.
The Cash App is $WiseENT. And back to it, you got to ride the wave. The nigga said he want to retire, and the nigga changed his mind. So, this is who you fucking married. You married the GOAT, Tom motherfucking Brady, who everybody call him the GOAT. So, bitch, you got to ride the wave, just like Jordan. The nigga wanted to retire, he went back into basketball. You got to ride that motherfucking wave if you in it. If you ain't in it, get the fuck.
I think it devalues the point of getting married anymore when people can just opt out whenever the hell shit don't go in their favor.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When you marry someone, like you say, you sign a document, a legally binding document that says you're obligated to this person.
Right.
You know, and whenever the shit don't go however you want it to go, you just like, oh, okay, well, I'm not happy is what the term that they use. I'm not happy anymore. You made a commitment.
Right.
We signed a fucking contract.
Boy.
Now, if I go into business with you, we open up a business and, you know, you put the wrong labels on some shit. And I'm like, you know what? I'm not happy. I'm getting the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? You know, because I'm not happy with this shit. So I'm going to blow everything up based on me not being, quote unquote, happy. I think it's some bullshit, man.
It is bullshit.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, because they're incentivized to break the contract.
Right.
They're incentivized too.
And the fact is when you speaking about a woman, you putting emotions into it that we can't pinpoint what the emotion is. It's just how they feeling. Tia Mowry in her situation, she had to go, like, you know what they say, motherfuckers reaching? She had to go reach for some shit that she wasn't
public
happy about.
What's the save face, man?
Yeah, you had to go reach for some shit. Oh, this nigga, I remember we was going to Paris. This nigga, you know what I'm saying? And he took a shit in the plane bathroom. I was so embarrassed. No, I'm just saying, like, you have to reach to find some shit that you don't like about this motherfucker when y'all on that kind of level. Like, you on a level where the little shit shouldn't even bother you because the level you on. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, you worried about this little bullshit over here, that little bullshit. What the real shit is Tia Mowry want to be single and want to go fuck around with all the type of niggas that she always inspired to fuck around with. Now that she's in her 40s, you know what I'm saying? Time is not on her side.
She had the gauge to do that, though. She been jumping down since she was motherfucking.
Bro, she wasn't, nigga. No, you ain't never heard about them twins.
She had
I don't know about the woman's sex life. All I know is to spend 15 years, create 2 children, and then just opt out because of some random odd-ass reason that you can't really be specific about.
You ain't gauged on nothing that...
none
of his bad habits. It ain't like the nigga smoke crack and you just can't stand it because he done sold the 50-inch in the living room. You know what I'm saying? It's all kind of like dumb shit that they using nowadays.
About modern, quote unquote, modern women.
Yeah,
they're only loyal to their emotions.
Yeah,
their loyalty lies with how they feel
and their red table. Yeah. If you get the bitches on the red table talk with Jada Pinkett, that motherfucker empty, bro. That bitch empty. Yeah, the 42 is done. We done killed that motherfucker. Yeah. But you get a bride on the red table talk, you know what I'm saying, with Jada Pinkett and her mama, the shit finna go viral. Because they finna empathize with you. They finna do this little seance they do. And then they do the sisterhood shit where they shave their heads. Like, nigga, it's some other shit, dog. Sacrifice a baby. Nigga, Jada Pinkett doing some crazy shit.
Nigga said sacrifice a baby. Witchcraft ass nigga.
Hey.
Wow. You calling them witches.
Hey, I'm just saying, that's what these motherfuckers is doing. That's what these motherfuckers is doing, bro.
Segway, man.
I don't know.
All I know is, man, you know, I had grandparents, and the best piece of advice they told me was look deep before you leap, man.
Right.
You know.
Hey, say it again.
Look deep before you leap.
Hey.
You know, people out here jumping in the situation because it looks good. You know what I'm saying? And they want to look good and show off to other people.
Right.
They're marrying a lifestyle, like I said.
Right. So it's niggas out here that make decisions, and there's women out here that are deceptive. And there's women out here that are naturally genuine to men, and they want a good man to protect, provide, and be the nigga that they hope for.
The tackheads fucked it up.
Speaking of, we gonna segue and we gonna talk about Johnny Blaze. Her motherfucking ass. She just did an interview where
she went for the bag.
Where she's still going for the bag. So if you fucking with Johnny Blaze now, stop. Nigga, stop. What a nigga say, about face.
Oh, wow.
And leave that bride where she stands.
So what's the scenario with Johnny Blaze?
Johnny Blaze said that she was fucking rappers. Okay. And niggas thought she was going to be a jump off. So she fucking this rapper, fucking that rapper, but she used to poke holes in the condoms.
Oh, that ain't nothing new, man. They been doing that.
That ain't nothing new. It ain't nothing new, but the thing about the game is the game stay the same. It's just new players in this motherfucker. Mm-hmm. But she just happened to be a broad who, I don't know, I hear niggas saying she bad, this, that, whatever. Yeah. I saw her one time on was Love and Hip Hop, and she was batshit crazy. That was just enough for me to know that this ain't the kind of bride you want to stick your dick in, bro. Just on some real shit. But I'm like she crazy.
One thing that I'm talking about is like accountability. Who let a bitch dictate they rubber? I'm pulling this motherfucker out of my pocket, out of my repertoire.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But you ain't seen this motherfucker till today.
Right. This is
Chris. Yeah. It's these niggas who let a bitch put it on for them.
This from the hotel bar or the liquor store up the street.
Hey, better if that bitch went at the liquor store poking holes in the motherfuckers. This bitch here is USDA approved. But yeah, she said...
Who was letting brides put their rubbers on for them?
She said...
Come on, bro.
She was poking holes in condoms for niggas she was fucking.
Hey, these niggas is sloppy.
One nigga in particular that she tried to catch up was Drake.
Oh, man.
Hey, you see how I put that in there? She tried to catch up. But Drake put hot sauce in his rubbers.
I was about to say,
bitch, you try to catch up, but he putting hot sauce in the rubber.
Right.
You, goddamn.
You better show that one.
Right.
Nigga, your shit is Frank's. Frank's red.
Right.
Hey, I put that shit on there.
Hey.
That shit is Frank's.
If you still trying to take the fucking turkey baster and squirt some shit And your
That's
pussy,
some shit from like the 80s.
that baby got hot sauce in it.
He came out with red hair. He came out with red hair.
Right. He's a stepchild
He's a fire
already.
He's a fire baby.
Right.
Man.
So,
And I'm a water baby. How do that?
hey,
How did that
man, shit's crazy, man.
Bro,
Motherfuckers do crazy shit.
But
let's unpack it, though. Because it
the sake of the bag.
It is.
It's all the same, man.
It
It's
is
all
a thing.
These chicks don't want to be mothers, man. They only
They
want to.
want that-
They know that baby is a check. That's it. That's all.
Yep.
You know, these chicks will get pregnant and go send that baby to their mama's house and
Not
collect the
raising
check.
Right.
They out taking trips.
Yeah.
They on
Right.
the what they call it, housewives shows.
Man, these bras so greedy.
Love and hip hop.
We talked about this before, where 50 Cent baby mama was
yeah.
still using
Terrible.
the son. The son grown
Terrible.
now,
And
but
he
she
got
was still
animosity
using this
toward him.
nigga
Terrible.
to get money out of 50 when 50 was
Paying.
50 was just paying her. It wasn't even about him paying her like because he owed her. He was just taking care of her because
That was
you
his
my
only
baby
child.
mama.
It was his only
You
child.
one of my kids' mamas. You know what I'm saying?
Oldest-
I got the bag. I'm just taking care of you. But then you go to court and try to get more money?
Because
Is
they
you
was trying to
crazy?
rape it like living his lifestyle type shit. Like, nigga, we ain't never
Right.
lived that together.
Right.
I'm giving you more than enough for you and him.
And he said, you wasn't
To
with me
be-
shooting
to
in the
be-
gym.
Wasn't with the nigga shooting in the gym. Wasn't with the nigga tying up his motherfucking sneakers. You wasn't around at all for none of that shit. As a matter of
that's cool,
fact,
though. That's cool,
50, but 50 is one of the newer age rappers from the 2000s that actually you saw his kid. First video, he got his kid in there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So for his
He
son
acknowledged
to turn around and go Nicky Newark on him, you know what I'm saying?
That was his mama.
That
putting
was,
that
yeah,
honey in
his
his
mama
ear.
had.
Yeah, his mama
definitely put that-
manipulated his
yeah.
ass.
They know they was talking about how much he worked his day. We should be getting
Yeah.
this. We should be getting that.
Yeah. Mhm.
Nah.
No,
been all right.
exactly.
You
When
been all right.
when you choose to go that way and the bag going this way, then it's guess what?
You gotta
you
pay
gonna
the
get
consequence.
whatever I'm gonna give you.
He
gotta
was
pay the price.
voluntarily giving her more
Yeah.
than what the courts awarded her after she took him to court.
Yeah. Right.
And that's what she was sour about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you didn't even have to do, you were getting more
More
than
money.
what the court, you didn't even have to get the courts involved.
Man.
And then the fact that the matter is, you try to
Bad theory,
put
right?
him out here like he was this deadbeat. The man
Yeah,
ain't
like a
never
deadbeat
missed a
dad.
damn payment
Right.
of child support. He set it up to where the money was already in the
Automatically
account
going,
and
yeah.
it automatically take out
Yeah.
whatever the payment was every month. So
Yeah.
this was a
You know
whole
what-
farce.
you know what that is?
You're mad because this man is wildly successful
Yeah.
beyond what you could have ever imagined.
Right.
And you don't have claim or
claim.
you can't
Right.
you can't lay
Right.
claim to his legacy like
See,
that
that's
by
where-
manipulating the system and forcing him to pay you absorbent amounts of money because you had his baby.
That's where, and I don't even know they whole 100% story. You know when chick get away from you because they don't think you gonna go nowhere.
Right.
You did what I'm saying. Now, you know, especially when they get locked down. What you will. You did what I'm saying. Now, I done come out and come up, you know, tenfold,
Yeah.
strong. What. Now, that why did you leave me alone? Nigga, you left me alone. I'm just reacting. I ain't the actor. I'm the reactor.
Right. The reactor.
Now,
And-
now,
million
even with
times, man.
a child in it,
Yeah.
he taken care of. You taken care of. When you
Hey
think
man,
about it,
and
you ain't gonna be
right. You ain't gonna be on the
That
same
one-
level as me, but
that one.
you ain't gotta work. Shit, cause a
All you gotta
nigga,
do is sit
a
still.
nigga dropping you 15 bands a month.
All you gotta
Like,
do
think
is sit
about
still.
it. Think about it.
All you gotta do is sit.
You can be in any city in this country. 15 bands a month is good money.
Well, I
But
seen
look,
an
though,
interview
but
he
look,
did,
they-
and he spoke on it. He was like, he was always trying to get her to like start a business or do something.
Yeah.
And he had a conversation with her like, hey, well, what you trying to do with your life? And she looked at him and said something to the effect like, why I got to do anything? You did it already.
Right.
You know, like basically I'm just going to live off of you. And he was like, at that point, he knew he had to, you know, put separation there.
You got to cut your losses, man. You know, because at the end of the day,
it's about my kid.
It's about your legacy, not hers. And if you chose to only want to get the bag and move on and try to live your life and do all this other kind of shit, then you don't need me.
But she had the ground floor. That's before he had the bag.
Yeah, but
you wasn't.
But she didn't believe in the dream.
That's what I'm saying. You wasn't willing to ride it out.
Wasn't willing to ride it out, and that's the problem.
You can't be salty.
That's the big problem. And
take your consolation.
But see, here's where it get worse.
Take door number 3.
Right.
And be cool.
Here's where it get worse. I gave you door number 3, and out of door number 3 still gets you 15, at least 10 to 15 bands a month. In any fucking city in this country, that's 10 to 15 bands a month is good money. And money. Your son getting his own money. So that 10 to 15 is all you.
Like the Beatles, I'm a young Ringo, and sort of an analyst, call me Trey Wingo. Like the Beatles, I'm a young Ringo, and sort of an analyst, call me Trey Wingo. Man, this here go hard, and it's not a jingo. See, the girls love my lingo.